Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day to you.
Hi, this is Sally from the Suzuki Elders. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your organization?
The Suzuki Elders is a relatively new organization in terms of my knowledge about it. It's been around for a while, but I just became aware of it just recently when I was asking the David Suzuki Foundation what I could do to help it since I have a little more time. Could I lick stamps and envelopes or whatever? And someone suggested at the Suzuki Foundation that what I could do as an elder in our society would be to join the Suzuki Elders and see what we could all put together with our life experience to come up with to do more about educating young people and people of our own years about what they could do to help our environment, to have a lighter footprint as far as the carbon thing is concerned, and see whatever else what we should be writing to our ministers and members of parliament, and taking on booths like this today on Canada Day to see if we could get more members and more people interested in the David Suzuki Society itself.
Do you have other events coming up and describe the board event?
Actually, this is last year's events, but we have an event coming up at I think it's in Abbotsford in August at the trade show where there's going to be another booth, and they do this every year to, again, promote the Suzuki Elders and also promote the David Suzuki Foundation so that more people can be aware of what David Suzuki's Foundation is doing for the environment and how we can all help the David Suzuki Foundation and individually to make our best imprint to positive for the environment as opposed to negative. Many of us were ignorant in the past, but now we can't plead ignorance anymore. We must really try to do the things that people suggest that we do, like recycling, like being idle-free in our automobiles, trying to be kinder to the earth in every way that we can and protect the earth and the air that we are part of.
Is there a big membership with the Elders?
We're a relatively small membership at the moment, which is another reason I have the booth, to try to get more people interested in what we are about. And we've gotten a few people to sign up today, this wonderful, beautiful day, Canada Day. We are probably between 50 and 60 members officially who are actively involved in various different activities. So we're a relatively small group. We hope to be larger so that we will have a greater impact.
Is there who thought of the Suzuki Elders? Is it,
I think it was actually David Suzuki himself originally.
Okay, that's good.
Yes,
that's
it was a concept, I believe, that came to him with all of his association with the First Nations people and their elders, and how very often there was a great deal of wisdom held in the elders of any society, and he suggested that perhaps in our non-First Nation society that there might be an equal amount of wisdom in all of the people that are over 55.
There you go. Well, you don't look 55.
Well, thank you. But I can remember you in my will for this. This is wonderful. You're very sweet and you're very politically correct.
Hey, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, I'd like to ask a question. I'd like to ask a question. You have a DVD player set up there. Have you, rather than Dr. David Suzuki doing so, have you produced some DVDs?
No, I haven't. But what actually I've been playing is The Force of Nature of Dr. David Suzuki, and it's just off at the moment. But I've been looping The Force of Nature all day long, which is a wonderful film that he had produced just last year, a year and a half ago.
That's an independent film of the nature of things? It's not part of it?
It's an independent film. It's not part of the nature of things. It's actually a film about his life story, and it's a wonderful film, and I can recommend that to anybody.
And was it shown in theaters, perhaps?
It was shown in theaters.
International film festivals, like Toronto Film Festival?
I don't know if it went to the Toronto Film Festival. It certainly should have. It was certainly shown in some limited film, and you can still buy some editions at some of the I think at what is it, London Drugs. You can sometimes buy an edition at London Drugs.
Oh, London Drugs is allowing people to come and help the organization by part of the monies go to the donation, to proceeds to the foundation, right?
I don't know about The Force of Nature, whether that's actually happening. I know that some of the books that he writes, like this one in particular,
Could you hold that up? Could you hold that up?
This is a book where it's part of the proceeds of this book goes towards the foundation, this David Suzuki Foundation. He has other books that he has which...
I noticed it says updated and expanded, so it's more recent?
The updated and expanded version is recent.
Yeah.
The book has been around since a few years ago, actually.
Wow, okay, okay.
So it's a wonderful book. I have it out here for people to...
What's the exact title?
It's The Sacred Balance. Okay. It's a wonderful book.
So the audience knows.
Yes, right, exactly. Thank you very much. And so, right. Okay.